Notts County talk. I was about to say back with another match preview there, but we're not, unfortunately, because the league has been suspended until the 3rd of April at least. Personally, I think it's probably going to be longer. It's all a bit up in the air, really, because we don't know what's going to happen in terms of rearranging fixtures. So
I think they should definitely have said for the foreseeable future. 3rd of April, I know football is not a big thing at the minute, but there are some people, like, elderly people or that love to go out and watch the football, which they're like, I don't know, a socialising thing, and the 3rd of April gives false hope because by the sounds of it, it's going to be into the summer potentially.
What don't make sense to me is that's what 3 weeks here and abouts. We're not on lockdown as a country, so in no way in 3 weeks are we, for me anyway, going to be in a state to think, yeah, we're going to put those games back on, mass gatherings back on of over 5,000 people. So no,
I don't think there's much chance. I think aside from obviously the point that it is the right thing to do, like you saw, Notts got just under 5,000. That's a lot of people together in the same stadium. Like, aside from being the right thing to do, football terms, it's hit Notts at the worst time.
Yeah, it has. But I think to a degree, we've kind of got to be thankful that it's only football terms and not financially, because I do think there's going to be a lot of teams, well, in our league, obviously below and below that, that are really going to struggle because a lot of their turnover would be, fans coming in to watch the game. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in terms of finances at clubs. So hopefully it's shorter rather than longer.
But you never know how long it could be. When would it start to affect Notts?
Yeah.
If it goes on into June, July.
Well, this is the thing, because you've got to look at our owners' own football radar, don't they? Which is about statistics and I believe like betting. If there's no sports on,
how are they making any money? You just don't know. No, I don't think anyone knows.
That's
what's
a long
going
jab,
on.
but
yeah, I don't think people know what's going on anywhere in the country at the minute.
Yeah.
So the in football, I know there's meetings between UEFA and so in the coming days, but that's not going to really shape anything to do with Notts. And I think another thing to point out is contracts. What happens with contracts?
Yeah, there's so many things though. Like, who's talking about contracts? Like players that are coming up to the end of their contracts. If the season does get suspended till X month and their contract is expired, what happens? Like, do they leave? Do they get extended for like an extra month or 2 months? Or
you don't know.
And it's also like what's going on. A lot of people are talking about the league being void.
Yeah, I personally don't think that can happen.
I don't.
It takes the integrity of the league completely away.
Certainly does.
How can you have a team like Barrow, all due respect, weren't supposed to be up there this season, about to go up for the first time in years to League Two, or have a very good shot at it, and then to just void the league? But at the same time, I think if there's a 3-4 month possibility of it coming to a head, you've got teams like Barrow that might not come back the same team.
Yeah, absolutely.
You've got you could have Fylde that finally pick themselves up and get out of the relegation place when they might not have, and Notts might not go back the same team, and it has to be finished, but it's not. There's no chance of it being the same as it was going to be.
Yeah, I think to round it up, it's a really tough one, isn't it? Because no one really knows what to do, because in my lifetime, even my parents' lifetime, nothing like this has really happened. So I don't really think, A, anyone really knows what to do, and B, there's a backup plan for when something like this happens.
No, yeah, exactly. But we're definitely going to have some Notts County related videos. We'll do as many as possible because there's going to be such a lack of general football content anyway. We want to try and keep as many videos coming as possible. So if there's anything that you think you'd like to see us create or have a go at doing, leave it in the comment section below. Also, just remember that football is not that important at the current time, but for some people it was a massive part of their lives. So yeah, anything you want us to do, comment section below, and keep subscribed because we are going to be bringing some new content.